to our already scheduled message. God allows obstacles and challenges. Somebody asked me why. Because here it is. God is not after blessing you. God is after growing you. Blessings don't mean nothing if you're still immature. That's why some of y'all mad at God right now. God, I've been praying. You ain't done nothing. God could say because you ain't growing up. How you want a blessing and you still got a rattle in your hand and a bottle in your mouth? Hey! Oh, Pastor, I'm just being transparent. No, you're having a temper tantrum. There is a difference. Even a baby get tired of wearing a messy diaper. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Man, I'm so far away from my notes, I don't know how to get back on. Back to our really scheduled message. I know the reason why some of y'all can't get with that because you only like the God of Easy Street. You come to church, you get excited when you got the job easy, got the car easy, you make all the payments, the marriage going well. God says, you know, that ain't really how you get to know me.
Amen.
God said, I want you to get to know me when all hell breaking loose in your life. I need 16 more hands to say yes, Lord. I'm talking about, I need to know will you praise me when they come to get your car? Will you praise me when you got that disconnection notice and they said, no, we cannot do an extension. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Honey, me too. Watch this. God calls Elijah to do something ridiculous. Now I told y'all I'm going to preach as long as I want to. If you got to go, God bless you. I'm not moving till the Lord lifts me. Catch this. He asked Elijah to do something crazy. It's in verse 2. He says, go down to the brook and you, this is foolish, you're going to find water to drink during the drought. For you deep saints, let me help you. Because I'm going to tell you why it's ridiculous. Because the water that's in the brook is only flowing and sustained in the brook by the rain that came. And so a brook is only filled with as much water, with as much rain as you get. Which means that if a drought is in the land and there's no rain anywhere in the vicinity, the only water that will be in the brook is the water that was already there. So if Elijah is to drink the water that's in the brook, then it's only going to last for so long. Because he's about to drink what's there, and a drought is not going to bring any more water to replenish me. So he's going down to some water that needs more water to keep having water. And he's going to drink the only water that's there, and there's no more water that can replace the water that he's getting ready to drink. Now y'all know why the brook dried up. The brook dried up because Elijah drank everything in it. It wasn't nothing miraculous. It dried up because all that was in there, God told him to drink it. Catch this. And that means now Elijah knows that where God is about to send him is only temporary fix. Not only that, watch this, but it means that eventually God will make Elijah suffer the consequences of his own answered prayer. In verse 1, Elijah prayed for no rain. And God answers what he prayed for. How many of y'all in here ever been a victim of your own answered prayers? Let me help you, because I don't think y'all get it. So it goes with something like this. You ask God for something, and then when God does it in the way that you didn't think, hold on now, that ain't what I meant when I was saying, you know, Lord, please. Yeah. Look at your neighbor and say, I'm a victim of my own answered prayers. It's a terrible thing when you suffer consequences as a result of your own answered prayers. That's ridiculous. And so Elijah knows up front, okay, God, I'm almost done. You're sending me something that ain't going to last. So then, watch this. After the brook dries up, then God gives him another word, Elder Campbell, and he says, go to Zarephath, that's in verse 9, in Sidon, and stay there. Now, that probably don't mean nothing to y'all if you don't study the history of this. Because Sidon is the place where Jezebel's daddy was the king. Maybe that don't mean nothing to y'all. But Jezebel was the enemy of Elijah. So to get there, I got to travel through his own country and keep going, which means he's got to pass through the comfortable and go to conflict. So I'm leaving what's comfortable, and I got to go to a place where I'm not wanted. God doesn't tell me to go where folks are going to be that like you. God said go to a place where folks can't stand you. Somebody shout, that's ridiculous. Can I ask y'all a question? And I'll beg you to do. Has God ever given you some instructions that sounded absolutely ridiculous? I don't want to talk to the bougie folks. Let me talk to the real folks. I mean, is there anybody here that ever had God tell you something and you turn your head and say, God, you talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? God, you talking to me? I know you ain't telling me. I know you ain't telling me to love them. I know you ain't telling me to give them that money. I know you ain't telling me to pray for them. You can't be telling me to leave that job. No, you ain't talking. You want me to move to what city? I know you ain't telling me to stay with that Negro. I'm sorry. Are you talking? Whoopsie. Are you talking to me? But in both cases, and I'm gone. That's my fourth close. I only got 5. Both cases, when Elijah does the ridiculous, God does the miraculous. Catch this. Janae, he says, at the brook, God says, if you do the ridiculous and go in something you know is not going to sustain you, I'm going to send ravens to feed you every morning and every night. All right. And somebody, you read that, but you're like, what is this about? Because truth be told, ravens are birds of prey that eat what they find. They are not in the business of bringing anything to anybody. They keep it for themselves.
Amen. Amen.
And God says, watch this. I'm going to make the thing that would normally want to eat you bring you food to eat for yourself. I'm going to bring the thing that tried to destroy you and make it be the very thing that bless you. And I wish I had a praiser. Has God ever been miraculous in your life to make folks bless you that normally try to tear you down? Anybody in here has had some ravens in your life that normally try to cut you up and eat you up and bring you down? And God is so awesome that he makes them bless you because he sandwiches the miraculous with the ridiculous. Watch the text. He says, when you get down to the brook, he never tells Elijah that there's going to be bread around there. Go find it. Go get you some bread. I'll tell you where the bread is. No. He says, you stay at the brook and I'll bring the bread to you. And I'm going to bring it, watch this, through an unexpected source. God says, I'm going to have the ravens to come and find you and bring you what you need. Don't go around looking because I've commanded them to come to a certain spot. I feel like I'm getting ready to move on here. And if you're out looking for yourself, you ain't going to be in the spot where I've ordained and established. And you're going to miss your moment and miss your blessing and miss your miracle because you done got out of position where you should have stayed where I told you to so that what you needed could come find you. That's how I know when I'm in the right place, because when I'm in the right place, I don't go looking for a blessing. The blessing comes looking for me. Anybody here know that you got some stuff that you didn't go looking for, but it came and found you? That job found you. Where you at in here? That promotion found you. That healing found you. Your boo found you. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Why? Because you stayed right where you was and God brought your blessing to you. And there are miracles and blessings awaiting those who at times profess and declare, I'm going to stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. You profess and declare, I will not let you go until you bless me. All right, Elijah, leave there. And when you get bread, go to Zarephath. Now, God, this is ridiculous because you're sending me to an enemy territory and enemy terrain. Yes, go there, Elijah. And there's a widow woman there who don't have much but a little bite to eat and die. She got enough to keep going. This widow woman, y'all, that's my 4.5 close. I'm about to hit 5. It's 4.5. This woman was a widow, which means she was not marginalized in society. She was not poor, she was poor. I don't know, y'all got it together. But there's some people that understand you wasn't poor, you were poor. Anybody here ever been poor? I ain't talking about poor. No, I'm not talking about where you poor. I'm talking about, have you ever been poor? You know, when you had Kleenex and you use your Kleenex for napkins, poor. You know? When you use baking soda as deodorant and toothpaste, poor. We had syrup sandwiches and fried bologna, yeah, poor. Oodles and noodles and beanies and weenies and sardines and pork and beans. Anybody here been poor? Poor. When the best cheese was not the cheese in the store, but the government cheese. Poor. Anybody know when I get something that just hit me up later on? Poor. God says, watch this, go down to a poor woman who ain't got much, and she's going to feed you in enemy territory. God does it, and what he does, he makes what she has be enough to sustain him and help him and keep him on living. And I'll go into that next week. If God didn't add more to it, I hope y'all don't miss this. He took what she already had and multiplied what she already had. And that's nothing but a miracle. And all I've been trying to tell somebody today is that if you start doing the ridiculous, God will start doing the miraculous. Stand to your feet all over the building.